So it seems like not everybody agrees with me that Batman's cape being CGI is a bad thing. Some of you even aggressively disagree with me about this. So this week I'm going to talk about something that I think we can all agree is bad and dumb and stupid and should have never been done in the first place. Those Twix ads with Lachey. I know it may seem like I'm late in talking about this, but they're still appearing in the comics as far as I know, so now's a good time as any to discuss it. If you read monthly comics regularly, then you're probably familiar with the fact that they generally contain some form of advertisement. In the past, these ads have ranged from movies to TV shows to other comic books to toys to video games to novelty mail order things, on and on and on, even clothes at some point. Today, the ads are much more comic book oriented, generally focusing on what the publisher is putting out at that particular time. Although you will still see ads for things like Crest or Conan O'Brien even. For the most part, these ads aren't really a problem. There's just a couple pages here and there that are advertising you something, really no different than a commercial on TV. Occasionally you will get some multi-page ads, and sometimes they'll even tell a story in comic form, but they're generally skippable and they're much less common than they used to be. But with the release of DC's post-convergence books, we're getting a new kind of ad, one that actually affects the way you read the book. They're running ads across the bottom of 2 story pages, meaning that they're going to put the story on top and then the ads on the bottom. This sucks, so I'm not going to lie. This straight up sucks. Nobody likes advertising, but we tolerate it because we understand it's a necessary evil. As long as they don't interrupt the flow of the story, we can generally deal with it. But this Twix ad definitely does interrupt the flow of the story, and there's no reason for it. Honestly, these Twix ads can easily take up 1 page on their own, leaving an entire page to story content. And plus, DC has already confirmed that the pages that were split to accommodate the Twix ad are going to be put back together as a single page for the trade version. And I'm assuming this will hold true for the digital version, because digital comics generally don't have Twix ads in them. And the thing is, I don't really blame DC for this. I blame Twix's advertisers. They clearly don't understand how comic books work, and they created an ad campaign that will completely interrupt a writer or artist's intended story flow. If DC bends to the will of this ad, who knows what the future could hold? Somebody might ask them to replace an entire panel of story content just to have a picture of Jennifer Gardner selling you a Capital One card. Although, to be honest, if Marvel did it and they put the ad in an Elektra comic, I'd think that'd be pretty funny. If they need ad revenue that bad, honestly, I'd rather see them do old-fashioned product placement. Have Superman call somebody on his Samsung Galaxy, or have Greg Capullo draw really high-quality pictures of Duracell batteries that charge the new robot Batman's armor. Although, I bet the day that DC or anybody makes Greg Capullo draw product placement will be a day of reckoning in those offices, trust me. In all seriousness, I really hope this doesn't become a trend. DC, please don't bend to the will of Twix's advertising campaign. You're better than that. I understand if you can't fix this for June, but please don't let this affect your July books. I don't want to have to be reading something and see Nick Lachey's face twice at the bottom of pages. Anyway, what do you guys think of these ad campaigns, or 98 Degrees if you want to talk about them? Let me know down below or anywhere on the internet. As Bob already mentioned, we will be flipping the schedule next week. On Monday will be an episode of In the Wolf Den where Bob and I have a one-on-one. And on Friday, Bob will be recapping his experience from E3. My video will stay on Wednesday though, so I don't have to worry about anything. Also, in preparation for Arkham Knight, I've been doing Let's Plays of Arkham City with my friends Jake and Matt over on Jake's channel, so click here to watch that. I've been a really bad friend and terrible about advertising this, but just watch it and to make up for all the times I haven't mentioned it. Of course, like if you like, subscribe if you really like, share this video with your friends. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. There's something wrong about the way Batman looks here. I'm not talking about the actual costume itself. It actually looks pretty good without all the lighting. But something is missing. Something important. Something iconic. Something that, honestly, without it, doesn't really make Batman, Batman.
But I never looked at those as, you know, movie canon, you know?
Right, well...
This is now all-encompassing canon.
Yes.
Which I don't know if I like that.
I know, it's so weird.